Hello everyone, welcome to Line Guru channel. In this video, we will learn about Kubeflow. Kubeflow it's a toolkit for machine learning models, toolkit for ML models, and the idea of Kubeflow is to make the machine learning models development and deployment easy. So the idea is that to make the machine learning models portable and scalable. What I mean by portable and scalable, so let's say if you're able to run a machine learning model on your local, the idea is the same model should run on any environment. It could be cloud environment or it could be a big data environment. So whenever it has to be served, there should not be any kind of changes which you need to be doing when it comes to the deployment, because most of the time today it goes that how you want to operationalize your model. So it helps to ease out all that effort, that you don't need to spend much of the effort. The same model should run on any environment. And idea of Kubeflow is that it can run on any cluster or local machine if it uses Kubernetes. So it uses the power of Kubernetes to scale and to make the model portable. That is how Kubeflow works. Now in terms of components, it offers different type of components. Let's say the first component would be dashboards. Dashboard is something where you can visualize or track everything related to your machine learning models. It's kind of a user interface where you can view different experiments, your model files, your tracking, how it's being deployed. So everything you can track using the Kubeflow dashboards. Second component is the Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook, it's something you must already be aware what notebook is, and Kubeflow offer its own integrated Jupyter Notebook, so that the same models can be converted into Kubeflow patterns and it can be deployed. So you can use Jupyter Notebook and the same notebooks can be converted to different Kubeflow components when it comes to the deployment. Then we have a concept of the different component is a pipeline. So pipeline we will discuss in a little bit detail in the next half of the video also. But pipeline, it's kind of stitching your workflow, that how your model should work. Let's say if you have a data extraction process, pre-processing, transformation, then your model is running, then it's generating some output which you need to do post-processing. So there may be different steps involved in your model pipeline. So pipeline consists of different all these steps bundled together in kind of a workflow. So that is my pipeline. Then we have a metadata component. Now metadata is something that for each stage you need to specify certain metadata, like what this particular step is doing, what is the objective of that step. So it's basically tagging your model life cycle with some metadata, so that it is easier to relate that what this particular step is for you as well as for others also. Another component which Kubeflow offers is a feature store integration, that you can use curated set of features also using feature stores, so that you don't need to derive those features within your machine learning model lifecycle. You can directly integrate it with the feature store to get those features and use those features within your machine learning models. And then in the last, it offers tools for serving, how you can serve your model, how you can deploy your model. So it uses certain internal libraries. Let's say Seldon, if you're aware about that, how you can run your model online through exposed through APIs. So Seldon is one of the tool, and there are other tools also. So it offers different serving tools, that whatever model you have developed using your Jupyter notebooks, the same model can be served using Kubeflow, using your pipelines, whatever workflow you have created, the whole pipeline can be deployed and served through these serving tools. So this is how all of the component what Kubeflow offers, and how these components are stitched together to create the end-to-end machine learning model lifecycle, which is portable as well as scalable. Now in terms of pipeline, I'll give you some more concept, like what your pipeline consists of. So pipeline in itself, you can think it as a workflow, and workflow can consist of different stages, starting from your experiment. Let's say you start with the experiment, where in experiment you do different things. You extract out the data, you do the data transformation, you do data pre-processing, then experiment stage gets converted into a model. So you export that experiment into a model, and then eventually you deploy that model, and once the model is deployed, then you monitor the model. So everything can be bundled together within a pipeline. And this is just an example. There could be another type of workflow also specific to your machine learning model, and that can also be plugged within a pipeline. So this could be your pipeline one, let's say, right? So Kubeflow offers you a functionality where you can create your pipeline, and each of the pipeline can consist of different steps. So this is my pipeline. Now the next terminology within pipeline is the component. So component, you can think it of as each stage within your pipeline, it's a component. So experimentation is a component, developing a serialized model is a component, then deploying that model to certain infrastructure is a component. Now you can run the model locally also, and you can run that model on any cloud infrastructure also, because as I said, Kubeflow can run on any environment where your Kubernetes is running. So any cloud environment, any local environment, or any on-premise environment where Kubernetes is running, the same model can be deployed to any infrastructure very seamlessly. And then you can write certain logic to monitor your model. So each stage within your pipeline you can think it of as a component, and for each component you will write a logic that how you want to implement that thing, right? Then graph, we have a graph. So graph, you can think of it as a visual representation of your pipeline. So whatever you have pipeline you have built, if somebody wants to see the visual representation, that how it turns out, how your different components are connected together in a visual way, then Kubeflow offers the graph functionality using which anybody can visualize. Then is the experiment. Now experiment is a particular stage of a machine learning model lifecycle where you tag your model with different data files or code or different tuning parameters. So you tag your model with different parameters. You run a different experiments with your data science code, and you generate a output, and then you compare those outputs, right? So in order to achieve that functionality, so this Kubeflow offers different experiments where you can generate different type of output using different parameters, and then you can compare those output, benchmark those output to decide that what is the best version of your model. So this is also one of the Kubeflow pipeline functionality, that you can experiment with your model, and you can come with a particular specific experiment to be the best experiment for your model. Then we have a run. So when run is similar to as I said, that whenever you want to run any kind of experiment, then that particular experiment execution becomes your run. So run you can think of as a execution of your experiment. Then next is a step. So each step is a logical representation of each of the components. So in a pipeline, whenever you run any particular component, so that becomes my step. So the running component, whatever component is running, that is my step within the workflow. And then finally there is a notion of output artifact. So whenever you want to let's say you have reached to a particular model version which is giving a satisfactory result, so you want to log that model, you want to generate the final artifact, which can consist of your PML file, pickle file, any other dependencies, the Python packages, what all it's using. So that is my output artifact, and now this output artifact can be exported to any environment for the deployment. So all these terminologies are related to my Kubeflow pipelines, which you should be aware, and you should know that what all features in terms of Kubeflow pipelines your machine learning model can support. I hope you get the overall idea. So Kubeflow, as I mentioned, the Kubeflow consists of different components, where we started with dashboards, Jupyter notebooks, pipelines, metadata, features or integration, and serving tools. And then when we specifically talked about that how you can create your pipelines and what internally your pipeline consists of, and we talked about different components of pipeline, that it consists of your complete workflow. And in order to complete workflow, there are different terminologies like what are different components, how you can view it as a graph, how you can run experiments, the run steps, and the output artifact. So this is what Kubeflow offers in terms of managing your end-to-end machine learning lifecycle. I hope you got the concept. If you like the content, do like this video, do share it with others, and do subscribe LimeGuru channel to support us. Thank you.